Awesome. So we'll move to the next topic. So can you all give a real good example of how a company has customized its messaging at various touch points for it? And it's been like which maybe you personally experienced or you have done a project on the same, where that I mean that has maybe impressed you, or you have done something which you want to share, which will be a good insight for the audience.
Sure. Jagriti, you want to take it forward?
Go ahead, Ishita. I've been speaking a lot. Go ahead.
Sure, sure. Okay. Probably I can think of two right now. One my own brand, and one some that I came across a while back. After which I got really intrigued that this is what I want to do. So it was a month back that I went to Chai Shots. So it's a cafe kind of a thing wherein you get chais and you get like snackable items. I was sitting there. I scanned the barcode. I scanned it for the menu. I was like, okay, I have to head off to somewhere. Let me just go back. I'll come here later. I went off, and then instantly a message got triggered, which said that, "Hey, Ishita, is there anything wrong? Why did you go? Why did you leave? Come back to us and have this amazing chai. It's winter season. This is what you need." And I was like, "Oh my god, that was exactly what I needed." But I just had to push off.
But when you scanned it, did you give your number in that, or what
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it?
So it was a lead
Oh,
code that
okay.
got in, and I'm always very intrigued to subscribe to all of those. But whenever they're asking for my numbers and emailers, I jump into it and I give it because I want to see what
Because
how.
the
Yeah,
marketer, it's a
Marketers
good,
have no privacy.
yeah,
I
Yeah,
just want to
marketers
have
have
my
no
freedom.
privacy at all.
no,
Yeah,
no,
I
they'll
just
be
wanted
thinking
to
that, oh, how
stand.
are they marketing to us? So we'll learn.
Absolutely.
Right.
So, so I just started getting all of these messages, and then got an instant notification that said that you get emailer, sorry, that said that get 20% off if you order it online. And I was like, might as well. Like, wow, this is exactly what I want. Why not? And I just went for it. So now that is what a custom and your personalized messaging felt like. That they were able to connect to me. They just wanted me to have their chai, and they would just wanted me to feel happy about it, and it worked. So that is something that I felt that talking about Magic for that matter now. So let's just say that if a medical student is coming onto my app and he or she is clueless about it, he just has got into a first year and he doesn't know if he should go for anatomy or he should read histology, what chapter should he learn, what chapter should he read about it. So probably that's when I would want to create a customer life cycle, a personalized journey for that student, wherein it says that you have got into a first year right now. This is the video that you should start with. Human body is what you need to analyze at first. You watch this video, and then we let you know the next step for it. The once the person has watched the entire video, then we suggest the next chapter, and so on and so forth. So that way the student will realize that, okay, this is the brand who understands the entire medical curriculum, and this is the brand who understands how to ace a medical study. So, and even if the student has watched out of 15 minutes video, he has just watched 7 minutes of it. So we want to tell him that, dude, this is not fair. Complete the entire video. You need to understand everything. You cannot just go off right now. You need to watch it. So they should have that guilty conscience inside that this is what they want. So the entire personalization. So there are these brilliant tools that have come in. One is CleverTap, that we'll be integrating it very soon. One is Mo Engage. One is Web Engage. So these are very amazing engagement tools that have come in, which helps you customize each and every part of your communication very straight. So for that matter, if the student is actually watching 7 videos in a day, and let's just say 70 videos in a week, then after a week, there's this email that will get triggered that this is your weekly report. This is where you spent your time in. This much time you spent on reading, understanding anatomy. This much time you spent here, and this is what you need to do in the coming week. So when the customization is such wherein you are actually communicating, understanding a customer in and out, then there is no way that your brand will not succeed. So just talking about it gives me example of Healthify Me. It's a very trending brand that has been going, which understand the health and fitness count and food count, calorie count, and all of this stuff. And their entire integration of these push notifications is so strong that if you are counting your calorie the entire day and tomorrow you did not, then they'll tell you that, Ishita, how much glasses of water did you drink today? You did not update it, and and so on and so forth. So that just makes you realize, that just keeps you hooked to that particular brand. So yeah,
That's
Jagriti.
true. Even I've noticed, push notifications play such a big role in your digital touch points in general. So it's no brainer for any of us that people who are following you on social media are more likely to buy from you.
Yeah,
Who's
absolutely.
not following Swiggy, who's not following Zomato,
Yeah,
right? These are risers and they have that kind of integration between them. So you kind of want to know what content they're putting. So
yeah,
while social media becomes one point, content management is a whole another game in itself. Like what kind of content you're putting through emailers and all that blast, like broadcast and blast. For example, Swiggy. So I was ordering food very recently. I went to the restaurant, picked up my stuff, put it in my cart, but for some reason just got occupied in doing other stuff. I did not complete the order, and then again, the push notification comes in, and humor really gets you into it. So as you mentioned, the chai brand, so
yeah,
Swiggy sent me a notification saying that, hi, good looking, what's cooking, we are waiting for you, come back, we're missing you. All these things makes the user feels like, oh, I'm actually being interacted with and
mm,
not just being told
true.
we are selling and you need to buy.
Yeah,
So that was, one touch point. And after you complete, thank you letters are so amazing.
yeah.
That's when your
Very
customer
neutral.
realizes
Yes.
that, post sale service, sales is not where it ends for us, and post sale service are so needful. No matter you're in SaaS, FMCG, doing surveys, understanding what's working, what's not, is so good. So just thinking, like, recently I had a stay at Radisson. After completing the sale, they were done with me. They got their money, I got my stay, it was good. But now they come back to me with a thank you letter saying, hi Jagriti, it was nice having you and we had a wonderful time. We would love to have you again. Please let us know what works. And that was not the end of it. Then again, they send another blast 20 days later saying, hi, are you planning to go out somewhere? We have a place for you. Something like that coming up.
Yeah.
So reminders and frequent notifications, just being out there for your customers, letting them know that, hey, we're there, come visit us, or let's have a cup of chai. All those things really work.
Yeah.
Awesome, great. So I think I'm done with all the questions. So if you all want to talk about any of your work or your projects or anything about yourself, like Ishita, if you would want to, talk anything about yourself.
About myself,
No,
or
in terms of like anything coming up in your company that's interesting, or
so definitely there have
yeah.
been a lot of planning that has been set up for 2021, and I have personally encountered so many software, so many tools in the last few months, that, and I've been following a lot of brands which I follow, I mean, which are my ideal brands for that matter, and I've been taking out certain stuff from all of them, and we are planning to grow our brand like never before. So basically, the idea is, whenever somebody hears about medical education, they should be just saying it Medi Magic instead of medical education. So, like you say, right? If you have got cold, so you just say Vicks. You don't really say that you need that balm that you want to apply on your nose. You just say that just apply Vicks, no. So that's about it.
Mhm.
No matter, probably you will just end up buying some Chandu balm for that matter. But they have branded themselves
Exactly.
so well. So that is exactly what the plan for 2021 is, that we really have to, outgrow ourselves like never before, and, integrate the best of marketing strategies that perhaps every day that I come across, and opportunities like such helps me out to, talk about it and to hear out to such great, amazing speakers like you. And so it just, helps in expanding and broadening your perspective as well. And yeah,
Great.
so thank you so much for this.
Thanks. And Jagriti, you would like to say something about, what any of projects you're doing or anything, how you to share the audience and all?
Yeah, for sure. Lastly, I guess we're reaching the wrap up. So I just quickly want to thank Nikhil for, arranging this. This was really wonderful. I just loved, talking about marketing and, what's better than meeting another passionate marketer. So, lovely seeing you also, Ishita, and learning so much from you.
It is.
From my end, I would say that Call Connect, we are working on engagement and networking and simplifying how people look at LinkedIn. Sometimes people see that LinkedIn is too much work. You have to go out there, put in so much content, fill in all those all-star profile reviews and get an about section, your learnings, your experiences and whatnot, and still not get a job. And this is not what we envision for the youth of any country or people in general across the globe. So the ideology is to really capitalize on the global village philosophy and bring people closer together like never before. And never before is overused, but maybe just simplifying it, the entire process. So we're actually coming up with a chat box where you use LinkedIn, but the chat box tells you, hey, that's not the right hashtag that you're using, or that's not the right content you're putting, ask me. And the chat box gives you content, what to put out, what works on LinkedIn, what has engagement, and what are the kind of people that you as a personal would want to connect with. Where are the opportunities on LinkedIn? And well, there's something really more exciting coming up. It's a gamified version. I'm not going to speak more onto that because a lot of wheels are still into running, and but we're ready to fire up on all cylinders, and we're really looking forward to what 2021 has to offer for all of us. And the
Truly.
ideology is just to be better together.
Yeah, truly. Cheers on that.
Great, awesome.
Yeah.
So, great, we can wrap up then. So, thank you everyone for joining us for this panel discussion, mainly related to, as we covered a lot of marketing strategies related to e-commerce companies and online portals. So, there'll be a lot of interesting people coming up in this marketing strategy series by Marketing Intelligence. So, stay tuned for that. And I would like to thank everyone for their time, for tuning in. Thanks a lot. Until the next time, I'll see you. Okay, see you. Bye.